Hi there everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. Welcome to my channel and welcome to returning viewers and subscribers, and thank you to new subscribers. I say thank you so much and welcome. I sure appreciate you sticking with me. The subscribers and new subscribers, definitely happy to have you on board as well. Wonderful. We're going to be doing another general reading for the collective today using Ciro Marchetti's decks of the Kipper in the Gilded Reverie. And I got a new tarot card deck by Intuit Tarot. It's beautiful. And my other one's getting wore out, even though I still will probably use it sometimes. But this is a beautiful deck. So we're going to do past, future, and past, present, and future, near future, read with these cards here, and clarify with the Intuit Tarot cards, okay? But if you like what you see or hear, please do not be shy about subscribing and liking. And I want to also announce too, starting today, what I'm doing is I'm going to give the first 10 people who comment, like provide feedback about these collective readings. So starting today with this collective reading, and then I'll do another one tomorrow if I haven't got 10, and so on until I get 10 free personal readings. They're not private. I'm going to post them on the channel, so they'll be public, but they're personal to you in the sense that it's going to be an alphabet, the first letter of whatever name you most identify with. If that's your first name, then it'll be your first name initial plus your birth year, you know. So if you were born in 1981, 81 will have, and your name is Barbara, will have B with 81 here of the number tiles. I have number tiles and alphabet tiles. I did one on a playlist. It's what is alphabet names reading, bonus alphabet names readings with birth year. I have a playlist called that, and I did one last week, Friday, for W's with the birth year 1969, and it seemed to me that there was a good response to them. So I may just do them more often because it is something different. It's not what other people are doing. However, I mean, just doing an alphabet reading, irregardless of the birth year, that's different in itself than what any other tarot readers are doing. But I guess adding the element of the birth year may be that much more enticing to you. So you're going to get a free reading if you comment and like that particular collective reading. If it's this one, comment, say something, and like the video, then that will be, you'll get a free reading, you know, up to 10 people. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I find that with getting people engaged, you know, it'll help with the, what do they call it, the algorithms, right? What do I know about that? But it seems to be that's what it's all about. So we're going to get started here. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, can you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the cards and seeing clearly? Thank you. So if you want to get a free reading with your initial of whatever name you most identify with and your birth year, then go ahead and comment after this video. Comment and like, please like the video. Thank you so much. I'll excited about doing these free readings, these personal readings for you. Again, they're not private, so they will be publicly posted, and I will let you know when it gets posted. Okay, so Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for our collective today in this general read for what is it, October the 23rd? I don't know, 21, 20, yeah, October 23rd, Monday, 2023. What's our past energy? We have distant horizons. That distant horizons is about, you know, having some wishes and goals. You're just imagining what it would be like to be able to fly across the oceans or the vast land in a flying ship, so that's, imagery, right? Where you can drop your anchor next, kind of thing. It's all about imagining what it is that you would like to see happen in your life, your desires. Okay, and what's the present day? Occupation. So there's toil and labor card in the Kipper, but there's occupation. This one, occupation, is about doing something that you enjoy, whether it's work, that you actually are getting paid for by an employer, your employer, or it's a hobby that you enjoy doing that you've turned into a small business, you're entrepreneuring, whatever, but it's something that you enjoy doing. It's rewarding to do this kind of work. The toil and labor card that is in this deck as well is all about the type of work that is a drudgery to do. You don't want to do it. It's uncomfortable, but it's a necessary evil kind of thing. It has to get done. And what's the future? Ooh, look at that. Some kind of partnership. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's a love partnership, but usually my readings are love. So this is card 3, marriage of the Kipper deck, but it's a partnership, whether that's a love partnership or like it's a contract, a commitment, or some kind of business partnership, okay? Business or some other type of coming together with someone else to do something, work on a project, travel together, whatever it is. But it is whatever it resonates with you, collective. Okay, let's start clarifying with the past, distant horizons. Looks like somebody has some fantasies, some ideas, desires that they have, possibly to be with somebody, to partner up with somebody in whatever way that is. But they're imagining it, envisioning it in their mind here in the past. But they're working really hard. They're working right now, and they're working really hard to realize that. And I guess the work, again, is the type of work that you enjoy doing. So you may already be doing it, or I just got an idea that came into my mind. You're doing it. Oh shoot! What is it? I hope I don't lose it. You're doing this work. It's a result of doing something you love, but you're preparing for. You're happily, that's it. You're happily preparing. It doesn't even matter. Maybe you're still working hard at your job, maybe doing more than you need to do to get overtime or whatever it might be for you. But you're happy to do it, you see. It may not be the work you're happy doing, like I said a few minutes ago. You're happy to do this work because you know that it's going to result in something of someone, coming together with whoever it is that's going to help you realize your dreams, right? Yeah, that's what I had gotten. I almost lost it. It came in so fast and I started yakking. And then I almost lost it. But yeah, it's not necessarily, you could be doing work that you truly, truly love right now, but it just makes more sense that if you got to work hard to be able to realize a dream, that the work that you're doing right now, like literally have been doing, is maybe not something that you would terribly enjoy doing. It's okay, you don't mind doing it, but it's not like a dream type of job, but you're doing it happily right now because you're excited, right? Okay, you're excited for what you want to realize in your near future. You're more than happy to do it if it's going to help, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, past, distant horizons, please. Okay, we have a key, a discovery of something, information, and we have stars in your eyes. Yeah. healing. There is somebody that you see as being healing for you, and the key is the way to get there. I'm just going to, it's going to allow you to be free to do that, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to read 33 because I have been practicing and realizing there's a whole lot more. This is discoveries and solutions. So you're finding to discover a solution perhaps through your imagining, your envisioning, spending time just daydreaming about or even meditating on what it is you want to realize, right? Which would be your near future. So discoveries and solutions are my forte. You will find me in synchronicity, signs, and fate. So you're seeing a lot of synchronicities and signs right now that you can't really explain. And when I land close to you, know that you have the means and the answers to what is troubling you. Look to my right, and I point to what is highly important or what needs to be solved. Highly important. The solution to the problem can be found by being in possession of the key. It both unlocks and secures, depending on which way it's turned. The answer is within your reach. This card is of liberation, although it can also be a tool of captivity. Yeah, so let's see, heart, book, we don't have those cards on the table. Yeah, and then the star card, yeah, this is what's important, because it's to the right of this card. It's to the right. Shiny sparkles, guidance and healing is what I promise through a gentle feeling. I am reassurance, inspiration, and a new path for your exploration. New path, right? Wish upon a star, for I bring hope and light from afar. Could represent a fixed course, something that's preordained. The star indicates a need for vision and the desire for wish fulfillment, right? Wish fulfillment. We have all heard of the saying, stars in their eyes. We should follow our own star. It's therefore it's a card of optimism and ambition. So yeah, like I said, I always do this. It's solutions and discoveries and solutions. That's going to bring healing. It's going to make you feel optimistic and feel reassured that whatever you're dreaming about here, you put the work into it, it's going to come. Okay, so that's what those three cards is about. It's about dream and dream big, because like that's a big ship flying in the sky. Isn't that like impractical? In the 3D world, that'd never happen unless it's a alien spaceship. But it's a big old ship that can manage the high seas, But you have learned something, you've discovered something that's allowing you to find a solution to whatever it is that's maybe blocking your way forward. The star is illuminating that, and it's giving you that reassurance that healing is upon you, and reassurance that all things you dream about can come true, as long as you have that faith in that the stars, follow your true star, right? And you will be guided and reassured, all with inspiration of a new path for your exploration. Wish upon a star, for I bring hope and light from afar. That'll take you afar. Okay, I think we killed those three cards long enough, and let's go ahead and let's talk about the occupation card in the present time. Present time, right now. So up to 4 weeks before this date and up to 4 weeks past this date is the time frame for the present. Give or take, okay? It's just something that I came up with just to be helpful. Occupation, my dear Archangel Michael. Oh, look at the mountain. There's that block, yeah. Now to work to get around the block so you can realize your goals. So right now you have a block in front of you, a mountain. It seems insurmountable. That's what the mountain is. It's a block, a big old block that your ship's going to have to fly over to get to your wish fulfillment. And we're talking about wish fulfillment here, right? So here we go. There's the wishing well in the mountain. So yeah, it just looks like you're going to work hard. You're going to do what you need to do in order to clean yourself up, like emotionally, vibrationally, emotionally, mentally, become a more positive, forward-thinking person than maybe if you were pessimistic before and doubted that whatever you dreamed of could not possibly happen. Not to me. Yeah, don't think like that anymore. That's a mountain. That's a black. Or, you need the money, or you need to work hard enough to get a promotion so that you can be in that position that, let's say you work for an industry, right? And if you were to get promoted to a certain position, you do a lot more traveling, or you would have to be, relocated somewhere to work in a certain city, town, country, for a while, and before you would come back, or maybe you'd stay there and they want you to start up a whole brand new what do you call those, that like the McDonald's is a chain, right? It's yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, so I don't have to explain myself. But there we go. That's what we got. We got the mountain that you need to get over. If that means you got to work a little harder and be a little happier, even though it's maybe not the work you're looking to do in the near future, and just be happy because it's going to make the mountain go away so that you can have your wish fulfillment. And the wishing well is here because it's possible that you have some kind of belief that might be actually holding you back, collective. Like that doubts about yourself. I'm not worthy, or it won't work. It won't work. Why would I think that if I did this, I'd get that? Just being pessimistic and depressing your emotions and everybody else around you. But yeah, you need to pull out those nasty thoughts and beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind, deep down in your subconscious mind, way down here, right? And pull them out and look at them and say, that's not my truth. It really isn't your truth. Your truth is that you're love and you're all powerful. That's your truth. Okay, marriage, near future. Ooh, I like those cards. Okay, there's going to be, look at this, 2 17s too as well. It's 8. And 8s to me is abundance. 8s mean abundance to me. A great deal of it. Yeah, prosperity, abundance. So this is a gift that these are clarifying the marriage card, right? So the whole idea of getting into a partnership with somebody, probably in a loving type of partnership, is a gift. It's exactly what you need. The gift comes to you. You're either giving it or receiving it. It doesn't matter. But it's exactly what you need. That's what the gift is. So if it were like money you needed, then you'd get a lot of money. Okay? You'd get money, or whatever amount of money you need. And the 17, excuse me, the stork card is a little drink, please. 21. Yeah, the stork card is about movements, upgrades, and improvements. A new addition to your life, whether it's a family, like a child, because storks are known to be the bringers of brand new babies, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean, it could mean that you're going to have a child, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's that. It could mean that. So yeah, something that you need is coming to you as a gift. Something you didn't have to earn, not at the worldly level anyways. Spiritually, yes, but not at the worldly level. So the universe is providing for you through someone or something. A gift is coming upon you so that you can be in that. And that might just be the gift itself. That whoever it is you want to partner up with is they're going to say, I do. You know, they're going to say, I do. I do want to date you. I do want to get to know you, better. I do want to spend time with you. That kind of stuff. And maybe eventually I do want to live with you. I do want to get married to you. I do want to have babies, if that's what part of your life that you're in right now. At 17 it's going to be an upgrade for you, collective. Whoever it is that you're going to be partnering up with is an upgrade. Yeah, you're going to move. You're going to be movers and shakers. This is movement, upgrades, and improvements. Okay, so if you weren't with somebody like her or him before, then this person's a great upgrade compared to what you were with before. Whoever you chose to be with before does not measure up to this one. That's what that Stork card's saying. Okay, guys, we're talking about distant horizons. Knight of Swords, that's coming in and being focused on laying out the goods, right? 9 of Cups. That's a wish fulfillment in itself. A full moon. And then we have the Emperor on the back with 3 of Cups. Wow. Somebody is stepping up to the plate in their energy, and they're taking charge and taking control. They have spent time fantasizing about what they want, but they're not sitting on their laurels. Like, they're just not sitting on the fence anymore. They're actually taking action. They're taking control, and they're challenging themselves to take the action necessary to deliver, right? This is an action-oriented person. He or she, because a feminine could be sitting in their Emperor energy, which is the divine masculine, which is the masculine energy, right? You're just action-oriented female, taking charge and in control. This gets done when you give something to the Emperor. It gets done. They're protective, and they have the authority and the power to and stability to lead. And they're also a father figure, a father. All right. So you have been dreaming about, and it's just a dream because you've had many fears about this. In the past, it's just a dream. You've had many fears about this. You're coming into an emotional awareness of what it is that you believe will make you happy. Okay? But otherwise it's been hidden. You've either hidden it yourself or it's been hidden from you for one reason or another. But the Knight of Swords is about finding out that that you are you're being asked, inspired by the divine to lead like the Emperor would, with truth and clarity, honesty and transparency. That you know that in order for your dreams to come true, you come to realize that you got to come in, seize the opportunity, but do it the right way. Do it the right way, right? Truthfully, honestly, and with transparency. Knight of Cups, it's wish fulfillment. It's wishes coming true. It's good feelings. It's feeling happy and satisfied. Somebody or something that you're desiring ticks all your boxes. All right. And you're beginning to realize that you have some very deep emotions for that particular desire, whatever that is. Could be love, it could be something else. But you are in Emperor, you're tapping into your Emperor energies right now, and that's because you're standing up, taking charge, to take control. You're no longer sitting on the fence and just wishing for things to happen. Wishing for life to show up at your front door without you really having to do too much to make it happen. So key. Let's talk about the key. Card 33, Archangel Michael. Flight of Wands. Yeah. Fight of Wands. I'm sorry. Fight of Wands is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 of Wands. Oh, it says 8. It's not fight. It's 8. See that? It's got a tail down here. It's 8 of Wands. Flight and fight. Well, they're flying, aren't they? Yeah. So, yeah, swift progress. It's being in alignment and communicating. Things take off, movement happens, and can represent air travel. And you're in the air here, right? So yeah, 8 of Wands, I'm sorry. 7 of Swords. You know, I haven't looked at all these cards really closely. 7 of Swords. So somebody's being sneaky. Yeah. And what else? 10 of Swords. And the 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay. You've discovered something that is a solution to your problem of not having your dreams fully realized. Okay, you discovered that you were so busy taking action, you know, impulsively, with sneaky, deceptive. Let's see, what does it say? It says cowardly, false pretenses, carrying things away, sneaky, betraying, getting away, self-interest, strategic, cheating, lying, and a mask. So you're wearing a mask. You're not showing your true, authentic self, right? You were realizing this is discoveries, and it's setting you free because you have to see what it is that's down deep in your subconscious mind, so that you can say, aha, there's that pesky weed that's been growing in my garden since God only knows when it began. I know, I see it now. Like, all I have to do is just kind of grab it by the very base, twist it a little bit, and pull. And that whole root will come out, and then you'll see it's a root like this long, kind of thing. And you'll say, oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do is go look inside me, down deep inside me, where my wounded child is from childhood, to see where that seed was planted way back then. That you were protecting yourself as a child. You had created some kind of coping mechanism, and that was the seed that would grow and keep growing and infiltrating your whole beautiful garden of life the entire time, until you actually looked under a plant that was sort of giving it shade, like maybe a potato plant, okay, just for analogy's sake, because it grows in this bushy whatever. It might have been right up against where the potato plant comes out of the ground, but it's a weed that was trying to steal the nutrition, the nutrients from the soil that the potato plant would then not have, right? Not benefit from. So now you've seen it. You've decided you're going to look under every, rock and every leaf from all the good plants that you have in your garden to see if there's something harboring there that's been stealing your life energy and your life opportunities and your life of wellness and unconditional love. It's been stealing that from you. So that's why you have to go down into the subconscious to find it. Why you've been sneaky and underhanded and deceptive. What is it that makes you feel as though you have to steal because you can't beg, or you have to steal and be deceptive in order to get what you want in your life, that you don't truly believe? You didn't anyways. You didn't believe that if you were to do it with transparency, like doing it the right way and showing people how honest you were about, if you're playing that game of, which hand is it in kind of thing. Well, you've got it in both hands, right behind your back. So when they pick one, it's there. If they picked it and it was there, that meant they lost something, right? But they didn't realize you had it in the other hand too. I think you get what I mean. So you're being underhanded and deceptive. You had been, and you had to come to terms with that and discover that whatever whatever was happening to you right now in your life or in the past, there's a reason for it. You're realizing that people are doing what you used to do or would do. Maybe we're doing it to some extent. You start seeing it in other people, and you didn't like it. You didn't like seeing it in other people. So if you are starting to get wise in your life because you're allowing the stars to guide you, you would come to realize that you were just betraying yourself like you would not believe. because you were backstabbing yourself. You were just a dead end in that kind of mindset, right? So you took action, some pretty quick, I must say, quick action with this Eight of Wands, this Fight of Wands. You took action to realize that your Seven of Swords mentality and behaviors were getting you nowhere. In fact, it was causing you to leave beautiful people that you had come to know and love behind. You put them in the past because they were not a good match for you. And also this will tell you too that somebody in your life has been, messing around, taking off on you. Things take off, all right? They are taking off on you, leaving you behind, because they're being deceptive and dishonest and cheating and betraying you behind your back, whether that's having an affair behind your back. This person you've known for a long time, okay, that has betrayed you, whether it's having an affair behind your back that you've come to discover, or it would be, or like they're stealing from you, and this usually would be money, right? Or if you had beautiful gems laying around your house, maybe they were stealing your diamonds. I don't know, but yeah, there was some funny business going on that wasn't right, and what they were doing, you saw yourself in that, and it helped you release yourself, helped you unlock your cage that you thought you were locked up in this relationship, but it freed you because you found some reassurance through tapping into your higher self, the divine, your soul, your heart. All of that is synonymous. The Emperor knows how to do that, okay? And as a result of doing that, you really did secure your connection as an Emperor in those energies that help you build empires. All four kings rolled up in one, an Emperor. The difference between the kings and him is that he's truly divinely connected, and he leads with emperor status, through emperor status. Like, he builds empires. The Empress helps stream them up. She's fertile. She gives birth to new ideas that are successful, and she'll give birth to the ideas that an emperor would come along and build upon that, right? Star, please. Two of Wands. These beautiful cards. The Empress, speak of the, I won't say it, okay. Three of Coins, and the Five of Coins, the Lovers too. All right, let's see here. Okay, this Empress is sensual, beautiful, a mother, pregnancy, maybe can be mother, pregnancy, fertile, nurturing, creation, fertility, beauty, and art. Very creative person, and births empires. Okay, Two of Wands was having to make a decision, trying to formulate a plan together, and that's in the past. So you're busy deciding between being with a trickster, okay, and yourself being in trickster mentality, shaping yourself up to emperor status, while you were putting this trickster of a wife or long-term partner behind you. So you chose the Empress this time, okay, who is a perfect counterpart. Divine masculine and divine feminine could be twin flame, all right? This could be a twin flame journey that you're on, that you're seeing this. Okay, but in any case, you were wanting to, you want to collaborate with her, but you also remembering how you had put her in a third party. Maybe you got to know her while you were at work, okay? That's how you kind of communicated with her whenever you're at work, because if you're married to somebody, you can't really communicate with them. You could, but it may not be wise, but you can't really communicate them when you're at home with them. So you would leave it till the work days, right? And this did nothing but cause a lot of turmoil, feeling you alienated her. You lost her, and it was, it was a breakup between the two of you, and maybe you lost your marriage as well. That was in the past. Okay, so we know you are all about the Empress. So I believe this would be you and her. Emperor, Empress. The Three of Coins is a collaboration. Co-managing something, being a team, just working together. But it also can mean two people coming together to build a much stronger foundation than the one you were with before. Occupation. Three of Swords, that's heartbreak, right? Nine of Coins, that's being independent. And Ten of Cups. Wow, wowee. The Two of Swords there, that was you sitting on the fence, being indecisive. And there's the Eight of Swords as well, which is all up in your head and mental prison. You knew that you had to do some work. It could be work on that subconscious mind of yours, tending to your garden by clearing out the bad weeds of thoughts and beliefs that you took on as a child and still are living by those today, which is it's sabotaging your relationships, your very important relationships, sabotaging them. So it's heartbreak, right? That here you're working on mending your heart, because you have a broken heart from your relationships going south all the time on you. You're making decisions to be with people that are at your mentality level of that lower vibration back then. Okay, growing, you become a higher vibe person. You're a higher vibe. The person that you're thinking about is also high vibe. They've done a lot of growing themselves through whatever relationship hardships that they had experienced. She may have experienced a lot of hardships with having known you in the past. Okay, if she's from your past. Okay, and if not, it's from whatever relationship she had before, from childhood, starting with her own father. Okay. You, same thing. So whatever coping mechanisms that you put in place as a child, you're not doing this consciously, of course. You're not like a 10-year-old saying, oh, I got to have a coping mechanism. What shall I adapt or adopt? No. You're just doing something that you think is going to work. And if that's like hiding in your own head, not being present when whatever's going on that you feel is hurting you, then that's what you do. Or it's like running away and hiding somewhere, physically running away and hiding. Then that was a coping mechanism that you do still behave in that way. Maybe you scream and holler and stomp your feet, or you at least scream and holler now as a coping mechanism. They can't hear me, obviously, because they're doing what it is I don't want them to do. So I guess I'll just scream a little louder, right? That's a coping mechanism from when you were a kid. Mom's coming at you, or dad, or a sibling, or whatever. You're going to start screaming, hoping they'll just stop doing what they're doing, like out of mere shock, right? Shock that, oh my God, you're screaming. It must mean I should stop. But that doesn't work that way. But I think you get what I'm saying, right? So you needed to figure out what was breaking your heart, because these relationships were you were realizing you're having these relationship experiences with people who are also wounded, have wounded children inside of them. A wounded child, not children, but a wounded child in them as well. Because you're a perfect match. Vibrationally, you were at the same frequency. But through finding discoveries to solutions, because you have dreams that the divine is saying, yes, here, you see it? Yeah. Yes, this is the way we want you to go. You're listening to your heart now. For whatever reason, you're listening to your heart now. And you realized it's because of this caca stuff going on with your long-term partner, or wife, or husband, whatever it is to you that resonates, and your own behavior. See, this is mirrors. This is mirrors. This is a discovery of seeing those behaviors that do not serve anyone well, not long term. They always fall apart. Those relationships do. You're seeing those behaviors being mirrored back to that one that you've known for a long time. Okay, you've seen it. You've seen it, and you're saying like, and it could be like childhood. This is like, if it's not somebody you've known for a long time, since you know you're not really young, you could be early 20s when you met this person. That it depends on how old you are now, right? It could be just this card talking about that the wounded inner children, you and her. Okay, very much so. Is talking about wounded child syndrome. So yeah, that's the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak, because you have had these coping mechanisms, but you discovered what they are, and you went down deep inside and you pulled the dang weed out. And at the time while you were in there, you saw another one that was maybe for something else, right? You know, still a small belief in something that just is not, it's not positive, it's negative, and it's causing you some issues, maybe not as big issues as this. So you just go ahead, you're just going to pull that one out too while you're down there. Might as well. A clean house, right? So you've done that to heal the heart. Now you're in an independent status right now, present time. You're independent, you're doing well, you're self-sufficient, you have abundance, and you are sophisticated, you're on your own, you're taking it easy, you're maturing, you're feeling fulfilled, and you're feeling free. Whew. Free of all those pesky weeds, right? Now, if any of you know, have you ever had a garden? I have. And I know that gardens, you know, they're a joy. They really can be a joy. But if you're sitting on the fence letting those weeds take over, they don't look so joyful. Trust me. You want a 10 of Cups with this one here, which is a happily ever after. It's harmony, it's blissfulness. It's a blissful relationship. It's emotionally feeling fulfilled. You feel stable, and you're at peace in your divine love with this particular person that you're daydreaming about over here as the Empress, right? You are, you have been unclear, and you have been undecisive. You've been avoiding doing anything, but guess what? You're this way now. You are going within and considering your options and making decisions. So you are definitely letting go of sitting on the fence. I guess the fence is too hard to sit on now. No, it's quite uncomfortable. So yep, but it was a block to you. That's what was blocking you. Was you and your weeds. Okay, they were getting in the way. You must have had weeds in your garden that were as big as mountains. And so while you're sitting there on the fence looking at them, it's like, oh my God, look how big those weeds are. How am I ever going to, you know, tackle or grapple with that, right? So you figure it out, though. You figured it out. You followed your divine guidance here of reassurance that all is just fine as long as you take our lead. Leave your little will behind, which is ego, personality, and follow God's will, or the divine's will, and you will never ever lose. It will not lead you astray ever, because I mean, it sees everything, it knows everything. How could it possibly lead you astray when it can see everything from its vantage point that we cannot see? So let's talk about the mountain. We have the moon, which is the secrets, right? Secrets. Didn't we have the moon before? Oh, the full moon. Oh my God. Okay, we have a full moon. Let's see. Timing. It's an illuminated subconscious. Oh, well, that's perfect. That fits in really nice over there. What's this one here? It says manifest your desires. Well, either way, it's good. So timing is 1 month or next full moon. Emotional awareness, climax, move on, and cycle completion. Wow, this is timing 1 month or next new moon. A change in direction, set your intentions, new cycle begins, don't give up, and germination. That's growing some nice a lot nicer looking weeds, which aren't weeds. They're like potatoes and carrots and flowers and all those sorts. So yeah, that was perfect in here for the full moon, because it was all about daydreaming, right? You going forward, pushing forward with strength and honesty, integrity, with the Nine of Cups, having a wish that you want to have fulfilled, and you see her as that, and you got an illuminated subconscious, which bing, brings you into Emperor frequency. Yay. Okay, yeah, so that illumination was what you were discovering here, with the star still guiding you. That's so beautiful, guys. I think that's just really cool. So the moon, the star, we got the moon and the star. See, there's the subconscious. This says this says subconscious right here. Can you see that? See, it says subconscious. Blocked intuition, misconception, uncertainty, deception, ambiguity, instability, dreams, anxiety, and illusions. Yeah, those would be blocks. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You think that those are blocks? I'm thinking they're blocks. They're like mountains. They're blocks. But the star came out. The star said, look at your mountains. Look at your mountains, this whole list of mountains right here. Look at those mountains. Those are weeds that are deep down in your garden. I am asking you to have your wish granted by feeling content, spiritual, inspired, altruistic, serene, purposeful, renewed, healing, hope, calm, and faith. That's what happens when you're realizing your wish fulfillment, because you removed the blocks. You've dealt with the blocks. You're healing. You're healing from the inside out, that wounded child. From looking deep within yourself through a dark night of the soul, or just deep soul reflection. What you did is you started realizing how you had been operating your entire life, because somebody in your life was showing you like a wardrobe mirror. You were standing in front of them and you could see yourself being reflected back to you when you looked at them, trying to understand why they just did what they did or just said what they said. Yeah, you realize, oh my God, look, she looks just like me. The mirror, right? Summer solstice. Wow, these cards got more stuff in them than your regular tarot. So this is the pinnacle of success. Timing, a few weeks, let go of control, celebrate life, have fun in summer. Yeah, this is your wish fulfillment. A few weeks, right? Which is like, this one said a month. This one said, no, that one didn't say a month. The full moon is 1 month, or next full moon. This is a few weeks, which is like a month, okay? Wish fulfillment, right? Ace of Coins, an offer. This is a new beginning, okay? In prosperity and abundance, stability and security. It says flourishing, meeting someone new. All right. Hip hip hooray. 10 of Coins. Holy smokes, guys. I'm sure glad you're wishing for that. Look at that. 10 of Cups, which is a happily ever after, right? 10 of Coins energy is about being wealthy. It says a family legacy here in the gold. It says a family legacy. So you could be like buying a house in the near future. You're just feeling, abundant and domestic. You're feeling really good. You got a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance to be able to pass down to your kids and your kids' kids, that kind of wealth, right? Wow, I'm sure glad you're wishing for those. 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups. Whoo, doggy, and you're single. That's even better. Yep, you're single. And whether or not you had to get divorced to get single, it's not, I guess, necessary to know. But we do know you're single. Okay, so let's talk about marriage in the near future. Hip hip hooray, guys. Marriage in the near future. Now remember, if you want to receive a free reading with your initial and your birth year, I'll be doing a Celtic cross reading for you that I will post. It'll be a public post as all these are, and I'll let you know when it's up for you to look at it. So if you want that, you need to comment on one of these collective readings, whether it's today or tomorrow, but whoever comes first gets it. So comment and like, hit the like button for the video that you're commenting on, and it's free for the first 10 people who do that. Okay, yay. Here we go. Marriage. Just wanted to remind you that again. 7 of coins. Good things take time. Yeah, perseverance, long term, you know, looking at your past and seeing what it is that you have grown to harvest, right? That what's right for you to pick. Yeah, you looked at the past, all right, and you've seen this one here, which is your Empress. She's your Empress here. You looked at the past, at who you met in the past, and you see her as being an Empress, in Empress energy, and you're saying that's the harvest I want to sow my seeds for. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. This is a gardening card again. You've got to sow the right seeds, you know, and nurture it with sunlight and rainwater, and just looking at the ground, pretending you can see the seed germinating underground. You know, you're just kind of fantasizing about what your plant's going to look like when it grows up, that kind of thing. And so you're going to have, you have been persevering now that you know what you've learned as life's lessons from this garbage over here, which is good garbage, okay? Even if it doesn't smell good, it's good garbage, okay? It's what helped you wake up and smell the coffee grounds. It did. And they might not smell very well. Trust me. If they've been sitting in the garbage for a while, you know they don't smell very well. Grounds, coffee grounds, they get moldy. But you smelt them and you said, bada bing, what have I been doing? Oh my goodness, what have I been doing? Look, I've been doing what she's doing to me right now. I gotta wake up. Oh, first thing I gotta do is dive down deep into my well and start pulling out some weeds that I find down there. Yeah. And then you're going to have the type of harvest you've always wanted. You're going to persevere and be with that gal till time ends. Okay? And this is a gift to you. I'm going to keep pulling. Wait a minute. The sun. Oh my God. The sun. Radiant energy is what you experience partnering up with your Empress, Emperor. Energy rush, happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth, and yes. Yes, yes, yes. The divine says yes, 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 yes. And solar eclipse. Big changes are coming. Didn't we have a solar eclipse just recently? Timing about 6 months. Find your inner truth by going down there, right? Catalytic for change, transformation, cosmic trigger, and beginnings. Yeah, so within 6 months, within 6 months, this is likely going to be like at least a ring on a finger for an engagement, okay? Yep. And justice, oh, won't you feel that the scales of justice are balancing with finally being able to let go of the old ball and chain over here to one that lights up your skies. Yeah, lights up your skies. Justice prevails. The scales are balancing. Then when this card shows up, it means there was injustice in the past. So the divine is saying we've got that settled now. You know, you've paid off your karma, collective. I'm talking to the Emperor energy. You've paid off your karma, and possibly she has too if she's Empress. And you're ready. You're ready to come together and become one. So now let's talk about the gift. I want to talk about the gift. It's so much fun. The gift. Yay, the gift. Yay. Gift. Hope you like these cards. 9 of Wands. Ooh, yeah. not your big gift. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this is gift, okay? This is gift. It's exactly what you needed to be able to get to where you are right now. And the Queen of Swords, she's going to help you. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. The King of Swords. And then we have like the Four of Wands down here. This is exactly what you needed. You needed exactly this to be able to, for the two of you to come back together again and strike me down if I'm wrong and try to argue with me to tell me that can't be so. Why would I need to be a wounded warrior and sabotage my relationships in order for me to be able to realize my wish, my dream? My wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is also wish fulfillment card. Tell me I'm wrong, but you needed to become a wounded warrior here, which started in your childhood, okay? Fair enough, right? Which turned you into somebody who actually sabotaged your efforts of having these kinds of experiences, these high vibe experiences as an empress, emperor together. Look at you two over here. That's you. That's her, and that's you. Coming together in partnership, probably marriage, solar eclipse type maybe. But yeah, you had to become a wounded warrior, that it was a test of your faith in your own strength, in your own courage, your boundaries. And when I say your own, I mean your inner strength. Physical strength is of the ego, okay? The ego is the physical body. The ego is your fears. The ego is your personality. It's all things physical, okay? But your spirit, your soul is that inner, is the heart. Your inner guidance, your your protection, your courage, your inner strength, your determination, your faith, your endurance, you being persistent and maintaining whatever strength and faith you needed to maintain, to be able to pick up this one wand that she has in her hands, which kind of looks like a sword to me. Should be a wand, but anyways, yeah, to pick that up and charge forward, saying, I've got one last battle to fight, and the reason why I'm going to fight it, and I'm not going to stay down on my knee. If you've seen the classic tarot, the Nine of Wands person is usually he's a warrior, right? He's had all these battles that, whether we don't know if he won them or what, but he's down on one knee now because he's almost down on both knees. He's almost down and out, but he's still at the Nine of Wands and not the Ten of Wands, all right? So he's ready to pick up that one because he's battling for what it is he has come to realize, to learn through illumination and time spent in introspection, that he has a great big dream in his heart that he has not realized yet, and that's from meeting somebody back then that he refers to as his empress now. And you want to be with that person, but you need to have those battles, those wounds first, for have that fight for your own self-survival, right? In every way, both spiritually and physically. And this one here gave you a really good fight. She taught you a lot. So like, thank goodness. That was harsh and heartbreaking for you, yes. But look how you've grown. Look how you've grown, and now you're a beautiful match for the girl you want to have in your life. You truly have been dreaming for that type of love, unconditional love. Your heart aches for it. Our heart aches for it. Everybody's does. But you've been sabotaging your abilities because you've had to come out winning on top, because you're very materialistic, very earthly focused with this one here. Very so much so, because you didn't really take into consideration the other 50% of who you are, which is that soul, that beautiful soul who's completely worthy of everything good, right? Beautiful and good. You didn't take that into much consideration. It was like something like you really didn't consider. You might have thought you would be a pansy. People would see you as a pansy if you actually started talking about your soul's desires, right? Well, you didn't take it too seriously. You didn't take it seriously enough. That's 50% of you that you didn't take seriously enough. It's kind of like, okay, there's 75%. What is our body? 75% water, right? Liquid water. Well, I'm not going to drink water, and I'm not going to eat or drink anything that has any kind of water type liquid in it, because that's not important. It doesn't matter. I got 75% of it in my body. Well, yeah, but what happens? Happens, you urinate it out, you sweat it out, you even defecate it out. Yes, I'm saying those words. Yeah, and then you're not replenishing in it. So what's going to happen to you? You're going to shrivel up like a prune or like a raisin and die, because you don't have the electrolytes that makes your cells go with each other, do that little magical dance with each other in your brain and everywhere else, because you're literally dehydrating yourself by not paying attention to that part of your body. Same thing goes with your spirit. You don't pay attention to your spirit. You don't think it's necessary for you to really acknowledge it or pretend at least that it has some kind of place in your life. Eventually your life is going to dry up. Something's going to happen, and it's going to be ouch. It's going to be painful. Just like if you were dehydrating your physical body, it would be painful. Same thing. You ignore a very important part of yourself, it's going to come around and bite you in the butt at some point. It has to. It's not because I wish it on anyone. Absolutely not. It's just the way it is. It is what it is. And why do I have these cards over here? I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. So we are talking about the gift, right? You need it to have these experiences. With a Queen of Swords, this one here, you know that she's going to be, if you've had a past with her, she's got some questions, but she's fair. She's going to hear you out, and she's going to forgive you because she's an Empress. Empress energy includes the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups of the tarot deck is highly intuitive, of course, all the beautiful things. She's the darling of the deck, but the most important part is that she's forgiving. Queen of Swords is the most important part is that she's fair, and she will hear you out, but she will cut you out too if you start showing signs of like red flags, orange flags, even pink flags. You gotta be careful. Yellow flags, just be careful. But the two of you, you're coming forward with you have a strategy in place in mind as a King of Swords. You are a true pair with this Queen of Swords right here. You are both very, very adamant about doing things the right way and being truthful. Okay, truthful. And you're not going to put too much emphasis on the emotional part when communicating. These two are highly communicative and intuitive, okay, which could lead to a Four of Wands, which is this is like celebrating a union of two people coming together. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a wedding, but just the fact that you two are coming together at these high vibe energies. You'll have community support. It's a united lover returns, homecoming party, and a celebration, possibly a wedding, but definitely a reunion and a celebration where you're going to feel secure and safe with this one. She feels like home to you. Now, let's talk about the storks, okay? The stork card energy, last one. Yep, the stork card energy, please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Ace of Swords, well, there you go. There you are, two guys, yeah? This is movement and upgrades and improvements. The new beginning. This is a new beginning. It says this is awareness and insight. You have an epiphany. You're just feeling compelled to be truthful. You want to communicate. You want to wipe the slate clean between you and her if there was any of these deceptions that you had where you're hiding your feelings and important information like you're married when you're having an affair with her. But we can't say for sure that it was her that you had an affair, okay, with, because I think you both did, you and your wife, you both had affairs. Now, whether it was with that wife or some other person before, in any case, you brought it over into this marriage or long-term relationship with this one in the past, and she was the one that was going to show you what you had been doing. So yeah, you just want to wipe the slate clean. You just want to be upfront, doing the right thing, being honest and truthful, just being clear about your intentions. and what it is that you want. You know, like, do you want to be with her? Then tell her. Be honest about that. Be honest, absolutely honest. And then, she's going to ask you about that. What's going on with you? Were you married? And what's going on with that? And, are you divorced? Yes, you're single. You're single now. And what are your intentions for us? Or how are you going to, because I live over here and you live there. What are your plans? What's your strategy? And you have one. You have a strategy. Where is it? Well, the King of Swords has a strategy. There was somebody else too that was about strategy. I can't think of it right now, but you have a strategy. Ace of Coins too, by the way, can also mean you're uprooting yourself. Presently working towards uprooting yourself to relocate to be with her. Yeah, what's that? I know it was there. I just can't think of it now. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. So, Ace of Swords. I just decided to shuffle again. Six of Wands. You do that with the Ace of Swords, you're going to be triumphant, feel victorious, and you'll have the world at your feet. You see the end of a chapter and the beginning of a brand new one as a result of that end. This ended, this is a new one. Yay, achievement, success, sense of belonging, accomplishment, integration, wholeness, fulfillment, and travel. That's what the Ten of Cups and the, where the heck is it? Ten of Cups and Ten of Coins, right there, is about integration. It's like community. It's, this is movement, upgrades, and improvements. And I've already explained that card earlier back at the beginning of the reading. Okay, it's just that you have improved. You've upgraded yourself by focusing on this one that you want instead of being with, you've upgraded yourself, right, to Emperor status, that higher vibe energy of taking charge and control of your life, not giving it away to somebody else, letting them bleed you dry and suck the life out of you. You've taken all that back. You've self-empowered yourself. You're way up here with this one now. You're way up here. You have got victory and success under your belt. Okay? I mean, that's gorgeous. That's just gorgeous, guys. I'm so happy for you. Now, I'm going to do this. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, I know we're going into over an hour, but you know what? I don't care. As long as you don't care, I don't care. So, let's choose 3 cards from Angel's Answers to see what their advice would be. Oh, this is just gorgeous. I'm so happy for you. And it's even more gorgeous because of those cards. I think. Yeah. You could tell me what you think about these cards in your comment if you choose to do that. Ask for help from others. Yes. Ask for help from others. Definitely. Which is like the Ace of Coins. You're going to be needing some. The divine is giving you this blessing of abundance and prosperity because you're following your heart, right? Your heart leads you to the Empress. So, but there's other people that could probably help you with your wish fulfillment. Reconsider not asking others for help. That's all I can say. And then take action. Yeah. So ask others for help. You may need like the one card in the Reverie or Kipper, I'm not sure, is the Maze card, and there's a woman that's in the middle already. She's made it, and there's a woman that's almost there, but she's looking at the one in the middle, saying, "Okay, you're there. Can you help me? Help me get there. Which next turn or corridor I need to go down?" And then there's 2 towards the edge of the maze. They just started, and they're talking to each other. They're looking at each other, talking to each other, but they haven't seen the ones or they haven't considered asking them for help that are closer to the end. So ask people for help. If you can do that, do it. And if you don't think that you should have to do that, reconsider that plan and take action. Okay, that's beautiful. Love that. Now let's see what our Andromeda skies, what she would like, your Empress would like to tell you. Yeah, I can't wait to find out. Okay, Andromeda skies, love oracle. What would our Empress like to tell our Emperor? Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please provide some clarity on what you know she'd like to tell him. I'm not ready. She's not ready. I don't think I need to say more. She's just not ready because she doesn't know your plans. You probably haven't even talked to her yet. I am intimidated by you. Holy smokes. Well, you show up as an emperor, it's going to be like a tower moment for her. Like, wow, is this you? Are you the same guy that I met in such and such at such and such a time? Oh my God, look at you. You're amazing. Oh my God, I'm so intimidated. You know, she kind of probably has a good sense of humor. I feel like I ruined everything. Yep. She may have been on too heavy with you, and if you were already in a long-term relationship, it was going to go down the tubes anyways with her, right? Unless you left your wife or your long-term committed partner, but obviously you didn't. So she probably not realizing the full truth of things, because you've been hiding things after all from her and from yourself. That's the moon. And that's all fears, by the way. That's that ego stuff. You kept things from her that if she had known, she may not feel like she was the one that ruined things. Okay, she might have felt like she came on too strong and it just scared you away, and now you know you left her out of your life. That's sad. Okay, you make me want to be a better person. Well, I guess because she might not have felt very good about herself the way things ended, and so she said, that's just too painful. My heart is too broken. I can't keep living life like this. I have to do something about it. I abandon people to make myself feel important. I don't like this deck. I think I don't like this deck. Yeah, I don't think I like this deck. But yeah, she's not like that. She's not like that. She may have abandoned you in the past. Who knows? I don't like this deck. Tell me not to use that deck ever again, okay? Let's pull up 3 cards more. Hopefully, no, I'm not using hidden truth either, because that, no. The hidden truth is like the hidden truth. Okay, let's talk about divinely guided messages of love. Okay, Archangel Michael, can you help me, please? I would like to have some nice messages come out. I know this is not for me. It isn't. It could be. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Just like she made you, Emperor, realize your flaws. Okay? So yeah, that's why she's an Empress side. Next, do I dare? Unworthy, you're a better person than I am. Well, you know. She believes she abandons people to make herself feel important. Last one. Understanding, I see your side of the story. Okay, so she's been given it a lot of thought, and she's come to realize that I will be a Queen of Swords and I will hear you out, because I have more understanding within me, and it was all this other negative stuff here. That you intimidate me. I had to become a better person, and that she feel like she ruined everything. So she's being a better person by becoming fair-minded. I see your side of the story. I hope that was helpful, guys. Please comment and like if you want a free reading. And even if you don't want a free reading, please comment and like. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
I'm feeling like you're calling, good. I feel the sun.